honestly, it gets so hard. I don't know how to feel. This feeling is surreal.
You ever gonna watch Jake Paul's fight against Nate Robinson?
Oh, yeah. Today.
I bet 40 on it.
40?
I bet 20 on.
With who? I need to get on
I bet
that.
20 on Jake. This is gonna beat Nate because he don't have enough time to just. It
Yeah.
takes experience, and he
Yeah.
don't have enough time to. How many months did he train for? Jake's been boxing for about 2 years,
Yeah.
like on and off, relatively. Nate,
Do you know anything about this, Matt?
I follow it a little
Mike
bit.
Tyson.
Yeah, definitely Mike Tyson.
Yeah, I got
don't
20
know.
on Mike Tyson too.
It's just hard to explain for me because, like, first off, we did watch. That's the only time I follow like Jake Paul or any of them. But
Was it Logan Paul fight?
yeah, that one I watched
Oh, yeah,
that.
the
But,
chaos.
That was, in my opinion, not a good fight.
I didn't like it.
Yeah,
either.
it's
lame.
But the
Logan
thing
Paul.
about it is, like, I don't know. I think probably Jake is way bigger than Nate Robinson, but Nate Robinson is like
Yeah.
ridiculously fast. I mean, he's great. He's
Yeah.
great.
Ridiculously
He's like
athletic,
5'8",
yeah.
and he was a good
Well,
basketball
Jake-
NBA basketball player.
Jake
Three-time dunk
was an
champion.
athlete. Nate Robinson.
But is
an
like
athlete.
a great athlete,
Yeah.
like a fantastic, and he's a good athlete too. Jake is, but I mean, he's nothing compared to. He's 5'8",
I think-
5'9", going between the legs.
But,
Dunks.
like,
I mean,
I feel like-
that type of athleticism, I think, will help.
I feel like Jake just more like I don't know. His punches just seem
And
more.
I don't know if he got tired ever in the last fight because I didn't watch it.
He
that
did, it
one.
lasted 1 round.
Yeah, okay, well, Nate Robinson will not get tired. I mean, at all. You
Yeah.
don't have to worry about
Yeah.
that.
yeah.
And he's really strong. He's just tiny
but-
though, and that's going to be a little bit. Of a
Jake
problem
seems
in
like
that
he'll
fight.
get that Fury mentality going, though.
I can see him knocking out Nate, but I don't see Jake getting knocked out. I can see it going. If Nate wins, it'll go the distance. Everybody had to beat him on the cards.
Yeah.
Because he's not going to knock him out or anything.
I just don't particularly follow boxing all that much. I follow UFC a lot though.
Yeah, I like UFC too. All right, Logan called out Mayweather.
Oh, I saw that. Did you
Yeah.
see that video?
They
I
sent him a
think
message.
that's not. It won't happen though.
It was a what, signed to something
Yeah, sign it.
Mayweather,
He said
and then
sign
look,
it.
mid video the W fell off, and he was like, "Oh, that's fine. You're not gonna get the," which is so scripted and cheesy.
I mean, it's
but
smart though.
Yeah.
It's a great promotion, but that's all it
It
is.
is. I don't think.
we had to do that. If you're gonna get somebody to fight
But
you,
it-
something like
it's
that,
not
you gotta
gonna
call them
happen.
out like
I
that.
mean, the money talks though.
Why
Yeah.
would Floyd Money Mayweather need to get that? He's a like,
He's in retirement,
he's the richest.
The money
and he had
talks.
a
athlete, though.
$20 million watch on the other day. He's just flying through his money.
It doesn't matter, guys. You don't understand how much money he has.
Yeah, he's
Like,
got a lot of money.
the most.
But the money does
I
talk.
think if I'm correct, I think he's the richest athlete in the world, but it might
is.
be.
He
I don't know if it's Ronaldo is up there.
No,
Yeah.
the last time it was a few years ago, but
Messi.
last time I looked, it was. I'm pretty sure it was definitely Mayweather on top, and then I think it was Ronaldo.
And then Messi.
Ronaldo
LeBron's
makes
up there.
Ridiculous the amount of money.
I mean, Messi's right behind him.
Yeah,
Soccer players make so much money.
it's crazy.
It is insane.
I don't even like.
Well, there's a
soccer.
big enough market for him.
Okay, you hear that, Garrett?
What?
I don't even like soccer.
I'm kidding.
We don't want to hear that.
I just don't like watching it because I don't understand it.
I don't like watching it.
Yeah, I mean, I'd play it.
I
Yeah,
kind of like watching it.
I
depending.
don't. I liked watching. So I've watched a little bit since I haven't been playing soccer. But like when I played it, I didn't watch it. I didn't
Yeah.
care for it. Everybody's got all their favorite teams
I
and
just don't
stuff.
know
I just
nobody.
bandwagoned.
Only
and
two
did
people I know is
Liverpool.
Messi and Ronaldo, and I don't even know what team they play for. I know one of them plays for Real Madrid or did.
Yeah, everyone knows Messi,
Neymar.
Neymar,
Yeah, Neymar. I don't know Neymar.
I mean, if you're kind of follow it, it'd be like
David Beckham.
David Beckham. If you kind of followed, you follow mostly like the good strikers,
Yeah.
like Luis Suarez. He bites people all the time. But
Dang.
So I didn't know this so recently, but Nick Saban, he didn't even have Corona the first time they thought he had it.
Really? I mean,
didn't
there's
know
a
that.
lot of fake tests.
Well, now he's got it for the Iron Bowl.
he does
Oh,
have
really?
it.
Yeah, he's got it.
Wait,
for
is
sure.
this weekend or next?
It's this weekend.
It's
this-
this
oh,
week.
wow.
Yeah.
So he's not going to be able to be at the game.
Dang.
Old Road posted a
I was
thing.
trying-
They
oh,
showed a
they're
picture.
playing at Auburn.
They're playing at Bama.
They play
Bama?
Bama,
Okay.
so, yeah.
I'm going to go. If y'all want to go down there, you're going to come down with me.
I kind of do.
Might.
Yeah,
Catherine's going down
do
there
it. We
too.
can pack the little 20 square foot dorm for one night.
It was
would be-
fun last time. I had
Yeah.
fun.
It'll be really fun this time. I mean, there's
Yeah.
going to be all kinds of crap
What
going
would
on.
that be? When? So would you leave Saturday morning or you leave Friday night?
I'm gonna probably Friday night, but I can leave Saturday
Did
morning.
Saturday mornings. I'm planning on us going camping Friday night. Take a little trip with the boys.
I'm down.
And then we
like
can
it,
leave
definitely.
Saturday morning.
Did Dixie D'Amelio ever go to Bama? Or did she like?
No.
Oh,
She got too famous. She
just
didn't do
for the,
it.
just for the
Yeah.
clips. No, I mean this doesn't have to be for the clips, but I'm intrigued to actually hear what you guys. Do you guys know Nessa's ba? I just found this out.
She's bi.
Wait,
Bob.
what? Who?
Nessa.
Nessa, like
bad
Josh
TikToker.
Richards' girlfriend.
Oh,
Or ex,
she
whatever
was
they
on
are.
BFFs.
She's bi.
Yeah.
I did not know
She
that.
came out today. From what I
Today?
saw.
Maybe that's why. Did you
crazy.
watch the Dave
This was
Portnoy
like today,
podcast
though.
when Nessa
Yeah.
was on it, and they were like iffy about if they were dating or not? Maybe it was because she has
Yeah,
a
I seen
girlfriend.
that.
No, I couldn't tell you honestly, but I just saw that. It was kind of.
I don't follow the TikTok world really.
I don't either at all. Like I literally just kind
I
of.
mean, I saw the drama
follow
of the
the
100 million.
podcast.
You saw that, right?
I
I
follow the
didn't.
podcast, and all the podcasts talked about their drama and stuff.
Right.
So
Well, so Charlie was close to 100 million, and then I don't even know why people were mad at her, but they got all pissed about her eating a snail, and getting
No.
mad at her chef.
You're
No, they were
joking.
like so her chef made this meal and it had snails in it, and they were filming this
I would eat
as some
snail.
kind of skit or something.
You would eat a snail too.
I would not eat a
I would
snail.
not eat a snail.
I would definitely. And Carson,
And
the
I'm-
texture.
Well, anyway,
Carson would
listen to
too.
this. She was at
No.
90. She was at like 99 million. About the 100 million.
Oh,
Think about all the
What?
eggs. All,
but
all,
it's just the fact that I know it's snail.
I would eat a snail. No doubt
if
about it.
if I didn't know I was eating it, I'd eat it. But the thing is, she got mad at the chef. She's like, "Oh my god, what is this?" She said she'd rather have some other like chicken tenders or something. And people got like furious about that. And like 2 million people unfollowed her.
God.
Well,
now
you
she's
know
back
what?
at
Over
100
some
million.
snail.
But
over a snail.
over a
I would
snail.
eat a snail. Like let's talk about like
probably
food
try it, but
preferences.
I-
Like what are you guys thinking?
Oh, on pizza and burgers.
I'm talking about
That's
like
the most generic.
not
but,
pizza and
I
burger.
like
I'm saying,
pasta.
what do you like? Like, how picky are you? You
I'm
picky
picky.
guy?
Oh, I'm picky.
I'm not picky at all.
I'm too picky.
I'll eat
I don't
anything.
want to be picky, but since I've grown up picky, I just
Carson's
am.
favorite food is steak cheese.
Okay.
Steak cheese.
You remember the steak cheese?
Just,
The cheese.
oh, you talking about that stuff that was on your counter?
Oh yeah.
I don't know what kind of
I don't
cheese
know
that
what
is.
type
I
of-
can't eat.
It
I don't
was
even
like-
I forgot about that.
It was like some ridiculously. I don't know. I don't know what it
I like cheese on my burger and stuff like that, but
I like cheese.
by
I'm a
itself
fan
is
of
nasty.
cheese.
When do you eat cheese? I used to eat
I can
smoked
eat cheese.
cheese.
Well, people
Smoked
have like
cheese.
cheese platters and stuff.
Yeah,
you know,
cheese
they-
platters. I don't know what that was. It was like I don't know what it was. It was like Havarti mixed with something, and also had like some raspberry.
I don't
and,
know,
like,
but it was
in
nasty.
And it looked good.
Oh, it did.
And
It
it
smelled good.
It didn't actually. Yeah, it didn't stink or anything. But Carson took a bite, and he was like, "Ooh, I can't do
I about
this."
threw up.
And I was like, "What's wrong with you? Come on." I took a bite, immediately threw it away. It was the nastiest thing. I was like, what is this?
Pasta's by far the best food.
I'll eat anything.
I'll eat
I would
pasta,
too.
but,
I would eat-
but pizza's definitely my favorite.
I would eat snails. I would eat anything really.
Snail. I'd probably
I
try.
would love
it,
to try snail. I love oysters. I just love.
but- Yeah,
like
raw
oysters. I'm super picky. I blame
Yeah.
my parents. They didn't force
I'm
me.
not.
They didn't force feed me. They
I
should've
just
force
I
fed me.
always never had that picky gene to me. The only thing that I
Yeah.
never liked was beets.
Like I don't even
You
get
never like
sauce.
I can eat them.
I don't even get. I don't get any type of sauce on my cheeseburger. Like I just cheeseless.
Oh, I like sauce. I'm a sauce guy.
I'm awful. I go to restaurants and I'm
I better
like,
get back on my juice cleanse.
when they ask me if I want everything, I'll get everything on the burger.
Yeah.
And then I'll just take it off. I'll just pick it off because I don't want to seem like a
That's not it.
wimp
Dang.
taking everything off.
That's not what we're needing. That is not what we're
Dang,
needing.
you are picky, ain't you?
I'm pretty picky.
The
Goodness,
people.
he's like Brody.
I just can't deal with that.
Brody's really.
I feel like Hampton's more picky than me.
Habs picky. That's people like that.
We had some good barbecue chicken last night at Pie Factory. I forgot how good Pie Factory was.
I like Pie Factory. Being in the back. Shout out Pie Factory.
Shout out Hampton.
Shout out Hampton.
Shout out Ben.
Yeah, shout out Ben for real.
Yeah, needs to hurry up and get here.
Oh, he ain't gonna be
We're
here.
gonna really turn it
I
up.
think him and John Mark are doing a heist on GTA.
No,
Oh,
he's
my.
coming. He'll be
I need
here.
GTA 6. to
GTA.
hurry
Who,
the-
who still plays GTA?
He'll be here so we
5,
can really
bro?
get this thing rolling.
my brother's been playing GTA 5. He's trying to get me to
What?
play it.
It's like years. How many years ago since it came out?
I think 5.
It's like
No,
5
I think it
years
was
old.
7. I think it's from 2013.
Yeah,
So that's about
I'm
7
just
years.
not much of a gamer, honestly. I used to be.
Overwatch grinder.
Me
used
and
to
you are
be-
about the same right now.
Yeah, well, yeah, probably so. I haven't played Xbox. I played a little bit of Overwatch back in Auburn, but right now I haven't done anything.
I didn't play any video games when I was at
I
college.
don't think I'll get the newest consoles. Honestly.
either.
They're $500. You think they'll?
I thought they were $300.
No, 500.
500. And I'm just gonna stick to the Wii, baby. That's what it's
I
all
know.
about.
The
Mario
Switch,
Kart.
the newest Switch is 300. I might get it.
I'm not getting a Switch.
I
kinda
am.
want
Oh,
one.
I already have one, but I'll probably get one for myself.
kinda
Sean has
want
one,
one.
but he's always gone.
Is the PS4 or Xbox? Are they both $500?
They're both 500.
yeah.
Oh my gosh! But the Xbox is the better bang, right? Better bang for
Yeah,
buck.
it's got more
It has a
storage.
ton of storage.
Yeah, I just like Xbox. Kind of looks more or less the same, just a little bit bigger. And the PS5 kind of looks more futuristic.
It looks like a massive
Yeah.
Yeah,
like,
and they-
router.
Which is bigger? What did you
yeah.
say?
the Xbox is definitely bigger. It looks like a mini fridge.
And I like it though. I like
yeah,
it.
it's big.
I kind of like it. It's just like a little cylinder.
And the PS5 is just. I like the controller. They switched up the controller quite a bit. Xbox is more or less the same controller. It's basically the elite controller of the Xbox.
I don't like PlayStation controllers.
But this one's like an Xbox controller now. The PlayStation one kind of is built like one.
I think PS5 really went for like in-game quality. So like it'd probably have better graphics for the games. But Xbox One has better storage and like a better
better storage. Are they not just both 1
has more
terabyte?
storage.
No, way more and everything.
Yeah.
What's the storage?
I'm not sure like what exactly it is, but
Like
I know
2
it's
terabytes.
It's a ton. Yeah.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It is.
I'm ready for COVID to be over. I need John
think
Martin to come over here.
I think Microsoft does a better job with the like how all the homepage and stuff is set up, like the better than Sony does.
I didn't like Xbox's latest up. It said latest. It was like
I
months
know what
ago.
you're talking about.
But I don't like it.
I didn't like it either that much.
yeah.
But I just now got it because I haven't played.
It took me a minute to figure out where everything was.
Goodness. What is it?
I don't know.
PS5?
Do you think the newest game, like when the new games come out for the newest consoles, you think it'll be like 70 instead of 60?
I bet it will for a little bit, and
Wait,
then it'll
why?
go back down to
That's what a lot of
60
people
guys think
said
that.
for the newest consoles
because they can.
Okay.
just because it's the
Up the
newest.
prices.
Well, there was a
Yeah.
big wasn't there? There was a big jump when it went from 360 to Xbox One.
Yeah, because everybody's saying like when Cold War came out, you can buy it for 70, so it can be compatible with Xbox One
cool.
and
So
newest.
it's still 1 terabyte, but it used to be like 500 gigabyte option, then a 1 terabyte option.
Yeah.
At least for the PS5, there's an 825 gigabyte option and then a 1 terabyte option.
Okay. It's a
Let me
lot of
see. What's the new
storage.
Xbox called? Xbox X?
Yeah,
I guess I
think
can
so.
think.
I think that's what it is. I couldn't tell.
I don't know what I want for Christmas this year. I don't have anything.
I don't either. Clothes, really.
That's all it's gonna be for me.
I would say
know.
clothes, but I like going to stores and looking for clothes. I don't like just getting.
We're gonna take it.
Yeah,
I say
I'm
we
definitely
take
picking my stuff
take
out.
a
I'm
trip
not-
to like Birmingham or
That's what I'm
Huntsville,
saying.
and then we can go shopping up there.
1 terabyte. So the Xbox X has 1 terabyte as well. Yeah,
I know.
I
I
don't
want
know
an
what-
Apple mouse, and I want that exhaust.
an Apple mouse.
Yeah. Just
I got a $20 mouse from Walmart, and I kind of like it
I just
better.
don't like
now.
mouse.
wait, is
I'm
it
not much of a mouse
is it
guy.
compatible with the MacBook though?
You have to get the adapter like this. So yeah, yours probably is. It's better. I just
Yeah.
did it because it was cheap and it works.
Yeah. Well, I just asked for a Christmas present. Just
Yeah. I haven't asked for anything at all because I don't know what I want.
I haven't either.
I don't
I
know.
mean, I'm
was
gonna be in
about-
Colorado, and I'll probably spend a bunch of money there.
I want some. I definitely want some.
Did you see the shoes that I sent to the group? Those New Balances.
Oh, yeah.
I thought you
Those
owned
are
a pair,
dope.
like just like that.
Mm-mm.
Those, I guess.
Well, the Carhoos, but they're not.
Oh.
color.
I need some new shoes, but I just also don't know if I want to buy anymore.
Dude, I want to go to Colorado. I saw videos of Colorado Day on my For You page.
It was snowing a bunch, I guess.
I've never skied or snowboarded or
It's
any
really
of that.
fun.
Yeah.
You can come.
I might go for a
Sorry.
few
I
days.
can't take a lot of people though, but
I might fly in for a few
yeah,
days.
if you flew, it'd be really cool, and you can stay.
Oh yeah. We gotta drive
Yeah, we got to drive.
21 hours.
Me, Carson, and Cody.
Yikes.
I know.
Tough. It's not. It's really.
It won't
fun,
be as
though.
bad this
It's
time because
fun.
last time we did it was the car full.
21 hours
And we were
in a
younger than
car.
everybody.
How many people?
It's me. Us
It was
three.
like 8 people.
But how many in the
in
car?
a Lexus?
3.
Like the first
Just
time.
3?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Oh.
it's gonna be us 3.
It's just
driving.
me,
Okay.
him, and Cody.
And like we'll do what we used to do when I was a little kid. Like one person will sleep, and the other person will keep the guy driving up, and they'll kind of
Yeah.
rotate.
When are you going?
Soon, actually, probably next week or the week after.
How long are you going to be there?
Probably like 7. I'll be back before Christmas for sure.
Okay.
So,
If you need an extra driver,
I mean, if you want to come, you
hit
can.
me up.
But I don't know.
Hit me up.
I mean, you can come.
It was so awful. I just remember the last ride.
If
bro.
that-
Oh,
if
I
that-
thought y'all were. I didn't even want to ask because I thought it was gonna be packed full like the last time y'all went.
No.
It was 8 people last time we went.
8 people. How many?
Yeah,
does the
me and
Lexus
Matthew were in
fit?
the back seat.
The Lexus?
The Lexus, yeah.
8. Oh, wow.
It was packed.
Yeah.
And you had
were
crap
like
all
some
in there.
sardines.
I don't have any winter
No,
gear though.
there were
Like,
7.
Do you have to have
7,
big
yeah,
coats
7.
and stuff?
Okay.
Andrew, John Michael, Trevor, Sean, Tom, me, you
'Cause
7.
If I go, I don't want. I mean, am I gonna?
So what we're gonna end up doing is, like the Columbia, whatever coat you had, that type of stuff is fine. You don't need any really big. The cold there is different. Like I've walked outside when it was like blizzard like outside, and like
Hey.
in my underwear. And it's so dry. I mean, it's so cold
That's what I
if
was
you get
gonna
your
say.
feet in the snow, but it's just different than here. Here's like moist, it's windy, it's different. It's not like that there. But it like when we get in Aspen and stuff, it's freezing. But there are a lot of like really cool consignment stores there. And like I have some stuff, but I mean, we always kept our winter stuff there. And one of the pipes busted because somebody left a window unlocked and it
Froze over the
froze
pipes,
over
yeah.
in it. So they spent like so much money, but it ruined all our clothes.
Yeah.
So we'll go to like a Miser's or somewhere like that, and it's
They
like
got
little
stuff.
massive consignment stores that just are filled with like cheap, really cool retro. It's really retro stuff, but like awesome ski stuff,
That
really
sounds
nice
dope.
jackets. Like for $100, I mean, you can get like a jacket, pants if you want them, boots. But if we're going snowboarding, you rent boots and stuff. But you can get a really nice jacket.
I'd deck out with some cool clothes.
Yeah, really retro stuff.
I don't know. I hope the rain. So somebody threw a baseball into our window in the top where our set is. I hope the rain doesn't get in here and ruin the floors.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't think it will.
yeah.
We can
don't
put up
think so?
something. Same right
That's
there.
got to be semi-recent too.
Yeah.
This was- yeah, this was last night.
Yeah, last night.
Or
Last
or
night?
early this morning. 'Cause I
Yeah.
left to go to the gym at 11 today.
And it was like this.
No, it was like 12.
Did your mom notice it, or did?
No, I called my mom and I told her about it.
So if
Dang.
you're listening right now and you're coming from the TikTok, all the TikToks are like abandoned building podcast, whatever.
Well, I think we need
It's-
to clear that up because a bunch of people was asking.
Yeah,
me
yeah,
about it.
yeah. I don't
It's
want
not
the
actually
cops to come over
abandoned.
here. Yeah, well, it's abandoned, but so Matthew's family owns it. It's a little scary. There's some busted out
Downstairs.
windows, doors.
I mean,
that are
it's come a long way.
iffy.
Though.
Yeah, it's come a long way, but it's just kind of creepy. Like walking up here, I was about to text you and tell you to get your butt over here because it's got that weird creak. When you
Yeah.
walk up the stairs, you feel like you hear footsteps, like in here.
Yeah,
It's sketchy.
it does.
It is,
really
it is
sketchy.
weird because, I mean, I don't come here anymore. We just kind of started. But, I mean, when I was a little kid, this was the most fun place to be, especially staying here and stuff.
Yeah.
I mean, downstairs is the whole workout center and everything, and that was so much fun.
Mm-hmm.
So mess around there and then just, like, bring, like, a blow-up mattress and
I
stuff.
wonder what it used to look like. 'Cause
Just imagine, like, everything just ridiculously nice.
really,
Uh-huh.
Well, how many years ago was this?
Like,
just don't see how-
12, 13,
Yeah.
probably.
12 years does a lot to the place.
yeah, I guess.
I mean, all this stuff.
Was it a full functioning office, or was
Yes,
it just
no, it was
something
like
that?
a full functioning.
Okay.
And that was cool. I mean, that was pretty cool.
Does the toilet work?
Yeah.
Okay, I didn't know that. Yeah.
Everything, I mean, for the most part. I'm pretty sure the shower runs, but it's just creepy down there now. I'm not happy down there.
Yeah, I'm not going down that. The jacuzzi.
We're gonna have to get a grill out here and have a little cookout.
That would be cool.
Why don't we camp out in here?
No, I'm trying to go in the wilderness.
Yeah, you know me.
The wilderness.
The
in the
wilderness.
backyard.
That's what I
Yeah,
wanna
the
bring.
backyard in our
I want
cars.
to bring like a little, I want to bring a little trapper hat and stuff and
Trap rat. Chop some
Goodness.
wood. I'm trying to chop
the
some wood.
Yep.
So you're leaving in a week,
Um,
possibly.
More or
What's the
less.
date?
Next
So I
week,
have
probably.
finals next week. Like
It is
December
the 25th.
3rd to the 8th. I can leave like the 5th is the earliest probably.
Okay.
But relative to what I think we'll probably leave like
Need my phone.
probably like the 10th. I
Okay.
need Ben to hurry up and get
Well-
it.
Yeah, no, I'm see what Ben is.
I got some skis right here. If y'all need
Are
an
you
extra
gonna ski?
driver,
Are you
I'll
a ski-
snowboard. I don't want to
Oh,
ski.
snowboard.
I don't know.
Skiing's
Do
fun.
taller people snowboard?
Anybody, either way, you can be
Okay.
super short, super. Yeah, no. I snowboard, and I mean, I'm you 2 inches taller than
What are
me.
you doing,
maybe?
Carson? Don't play music. Oh, okay.
I
Don't
don't,
wanna
I
get
don't know
copyrighted.
though. Yeah, my dad. I mean, like always skied, and, like taller than me. But I
Yeah.
mean, a lot of people, tall people ski, short. It doesn't matter.
I feel like if I was skiing my legs would
Skiing's fun.
start like spreading.
Skiing, okay, here's how I can explain it.
I wouldn't be able to
So,
control it.
So-
What hurts more? What gets you more sore?
I couldn't tell you because I haven't skied.
Okay, so
I feel like if you bust snowboard,
yeah, okay, this is the best way I can describe it. Skiing is like easier to catch the hang of it, but it's harder to like get really good at it fast.
Right.
But snowboarding is like in the first day, like you can be skiing. They
You
can
kind of
teach
feel
you-
like you're skateboarding when you're.
No, it's nothing like
No.
that.
No.
The thing with snowboarding is it's harder to get the hang of it, but it's a lot easier to get really good at it fast.
Is it just like really slippery? Like you just have trouble like staying upright? Like what is hard about snowboarding?
Okay, the thing about snowboarding is
Me is getting off the ski lift.
yeah, Carson was not good to get off
I
the ski.
fall
Getting
every
off the
time.
ski it is hard a little bit. Once you get to the hang of it,
It's because like one foot is clamped in.
you have
the
one
boot.
foot clamped and the other one not.
Other one is not. So like my foot kept sliding
And it
off.
slides
the board.
off, and if you slip, the things
They
will
stop
come
the
out.
whole ski
Yeah,
lift.
and they have to stop it.
Hey, y'all need to pause it for a second. Let me get off.
But it doesn't feel like you're slipping or anything. It's just hard to, I guess, kind of stay upright. You have that problem of you can get going really fast.
Yeah,
if you
yeah,
don't know
yeah.
how to
Yeah, so-
stop.
well, you just kind of turn and deflect up, right?
Yeah.
Well,
That's how you do it.
that's
but
how
it's-
the easy way. But like once you get pretty good at it,
Doing your
people call it
toes, too.
shredding, and it's like you alternate from that to this. And you can
Yeah,
go
like from the
really
heels to
fast.
toes.
You can go from you can like slow yourself down, but you can go really fast.
Did you do lessons, Carson?
Yeah.
He took one day,
I did
and that's
two
Do you
what-
one
think
day.
I need it, or could I just
Yeah.
YouTube
Yes,
it and figure it
no.
out?
The lessons help tremendously.
so
Okay.
much. I mean, that's what you do. Cody would do it.
How
too,
much
though.
did it cost to rent
It's
snowboard?
60. Everything is
60 for
$60
lessons.
for one lesson from 8:00 in the morning to 4.
What about the rental of the snowboard?
$60?
day?
Everything's like for like no. Excuse me. For like the pass, I think it's like $120 for
For a week?
like a week.
Okay, perfect.
And then one day, which is like pretty much a private lesson for the most part, is like $60.
That-
And he teaches you how to do
Yeah,
everything.
you'll need to do the lessons.
And then you don't need to go the next day. And we'll
I didn't think I would honestly, but then I got out there and it's
I can kind of get stuff. I mean, I can kind of figure it out. So if I just go one day,
Yes,
I'll
you'll
be
be
good.
fine.
Yeah,
I mean,
one
you're
day will
not
be
gonna
fine,
be
yeah.
good, but I mean, you're
No, I
gonna
know
you're
it
gonna
won't
be
be
able to
good.
do it.
I'll be good by the fourth day.
Maybe.
Probably not.
just don't follow him down a black. What was it? Y'all went down?
Oh yeah, me and my
Oh,
brother.
I'm not.
we went-
I'm not doing any big jumps.
Okay,
or
well,
nothing.
yeah, we went down
Oh,
double
yeah,
black
no.
diamond, which is the hardest, most like
One of the
advanced.
hardest.
No, I think that's the like.
Where is this? What ski
Yeah.
resort
It
is
goes
this?
like I think it's a green, a blue,
And y'all didn't tell me that.
a green, blue, a black, a double black diamond, and that is like
Golly.
by far the hardest. Well,
It didn't look that bad.
What
at
ski
first.
what ski resort is this? What's it called?
Ski Sunlight. That's what's called. We love it. It's like
Sunlight.
super family oriented. It's up in the mountains. It's not like ridiculously expensive. And
We
it's
gotta
just-
stop talking about it because I'm kind of getting excited. Like I'm going.
It's really cool. But yeah,
Yes.
Carson, tell the story. This
Oh,
is really
dude,
funny
look,
actually.
Him and Sean was going down the double black diamond.
Yes.
And I was like, at first it didn't look bad, had some trees and it was kind of down. Yeah, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna follow him, so everybody else follows too. And so look, all I see, I'm following them. All of a sudden they just drop off. And so I was like, wait, where'd they go?
Would you do that now?
And I I wouldn't do it now. No,
Okay.
I get over and look over the edge and it's straight down.
No
and they're
thanks.
just flying.
How did you stop?
They're flying.
Were you going slow enough to stop?
Yeah, I was going slow enough to stop, and I just got on my knees and I took the board off and walked back up. I was not going. I wasn't going down.
Bro,
there.
I would try so hard. If I was going too fast, I don't know.
Oh, it's
I'd been down, disconnect,
No,
jump
that's
off.
not how it works. Once you get done,
You
it's
would-
gonna be. Carson is so like Carson's. No matter what, he's always gonna come with me to things like this because he's just funny. Like everything he does, bumping into you, like he's confident. Carson's just funny when it comes to that type of stuff. Like he's always gonna come with me to stuff like that. And he was talking to me.
Is there room? I will go.
Yes,
up there.
there's
I will
room.
pay for
And,
whatever I need
you
to
know,
pay for.
there's room. And Carson's everything. Dude,
What are you taking, Alexis?
no, I don't. No,
The
I've been
first
car y'all
since
taking?
I've-
The first few days, listen, I promise you, don't go through the trails. Through the
We
trees.
took Carson to the trails. Dude, Carson was he was flying. He was doing pretty
I
good.
was
And I was
doing
like,
good.
okay, Carson.
Oh, I'd
And then I
slam
see
a
him
tree.
all I see him hit a
Clap
tree,
a
just
tree,
disappear.
dude.
I was like, and
I thought I broke the board.
I
My
would.
foot
I
came out.
was about to say I'm
You
gonna
don't- you
break
don't
the
break
board.
the
No,
board.
my foot came out of the clamps.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go. There's gonna be a little tree about this big. I'm gonna start sliding. The tree's gonna hit right in between both my feet and just snap that
the
board.
thing that's really funny and one of the scariest things, and this is annoying to me because like my brothers had like quite a jump on me. They were pretty good, and I got good. I mean, now we're all three about the same. But
How
like,
many years have you like gone there and done in practice?
I started snowboarding like it's probably when I was like 8.
Eight.
Okay. I
Then
skied
you've got-
before then
okay.
when this is easier for little kids. But then I was like 8, and I've probably been 7, 8 times. And then in that 8, every span, I'm probably snowboarding 9, 10 days in a row.
Yeah.
So I've probably been a total of 80 days in all snowboarding, something like that. I mean, I'm pretty.
So I'm gonna be trash.
Well, I mean, we're pretty all right. We're not, we got the. It's hard to explain, but I mean, it's fun though, and you'll love it. It's like so much fun, and you don't have to worry about us like trying to get you into. We'll only take you to things that you can do.
I know.
Like, think about Carson. Carson's just gonna go for it. Like Carson's like, no,
I'll follow him.
Don't worry about it, guys.
I'll follow
I'm
y'all.
good. You got Carson just trying to do all the stuff we were doing.
I just hurt myself.
I'll
just
follow
hurt
you, so
himself.
just don't get me killed.
But that's the one thing we didn't know they were going to follow us down the Double Black Diamond. And
I did.
Carson
I
was
was
like,
the
"Come
one
on, guys!"
Let's go.
And then all I saw, I looked up, and all I saw, and it's like probably like I don't know. It was a while. It was like 700 feet. Like it was a while. I was like half a mile down. I look up, and Carson's just walking up the thing with the thing.
Trevor and Andrew were following me too.
Yeah, they said, "Hell no."
Andrew said, "Mama didn't raise no
he
big
did.
word."
That was fun.
That was funny.
The Meredith and her family go.
I actually don't think they have been. I think they might have skied, but I think they've only been once, really.
There we go.
Yeah, that'd be funny to watch Parker go down that thing.
Parker knows how to
Both
ski.
of them.
Little
Both of them go down.
Meredith knows how to
Yeah,
ski.
little
Big
Parker.
Parker, but they don't.
How old do you have to? Is there a certain age limit where you have to start skiing?
When I was 4, I started skiing.
Golly.
4.
I was
On the
4.
baby, you didn't get on the ski lift though.
Yeah, I'm gonna be.
I did get on the ski
buns.
lift. My dad was like,
As long as you have somebody
Dad
with
skied,
you.
like every day. Like he lived in Colorado, and him and
that's
my
cool.
mom would go and ski for like they'd buy the just pass, so they'd ski from the beginning of December,
Yeah.
whenever it started snowing, to the end of January, start of February every year.
Dang.
So like when I was little, I mean, my dad would either pick me up
Yeah.
and go down it, because I was tiny, or he would just hold my hand, because it's a lot easier to get off the ski lift when you ski. Like you don't have to worry about it. You're just right here. You just go down.
Yeah.
And he would kind of hold me up. He'd have my hand and everything. So
Okay, I got you.
I'm definitely gonna have to I'm gonna be. Can y'all just take a break for a second and just pause it? Because I'm not gonna be able.
no,
to
you will. I
jump off
promise.
that
I
thing.
promise. He'll teach you everything. My brother went down a.
Yeah, they'll stop it.
Oh,
ski
they're
lift?
gonna have to stop
They
it.
will. I mean,
Like,
if you fall in the
they'll-
middle, but
they'll stop
otherwise
it.
you'll
I'm
get
gonna fall
you'll
every
get down
time.
it. No, it's really fun.
It sounds kind of fun.
It
jumping
is.
off the ski though.
You don't jump
It's
off.
a-
It
you don't
pushes
jump off.
you
It's
into like a
like-
small.
Look, you go
okay,
up.
okay, never
it's
mind.
like a little.
yeah. I
You're
see
even
that.
with it, and then
Yeah.
you kind of go down a little
Yeah.
bit. You drop down.
I'm excited. Just I like that warm, like little ski lodge kind of atmosphere that you get.
Oh, it's
Is it
so
like
fun.
that?
No, it's when you go inside. It's super warm. The food's really good. Talking, that's fun.
That's
Thinking about Carson talking about the double black. Last time we went, my oldest brother Thomas.
I did do a black though.
Yeah, you did do a black. He did pretty good.
I'm surprised they don't spend like a whole family Christmas there. Why don't y'all do that?
We do. We used to all the time, but then usually like we can't take everybody or the people like the rest of our family. So they don't. Some of like my grandparents can't go because of the atmosphere,
Right.
and it just kind of sucks. So
There's a
we
few guys.
kind of swap. It just depends.
There's a few guys that are going to Bama right now that have some really cool STIs that are all from Colorado.
Really? Yeah. We counted last time we went. Sean Thomas made a bet on what would there be more of, Jeeps or Subarus.
Subarus
It
by
was close.
far.
It was actually kind of
Jeez.
close. There are a lot of Jeeps,
Close?
like Jeep type cars. But yeah, Subaru won by far. But it's really on the roads are Subarus, Jeeps, cars like that.
Yeah.
Old Broncos, stuff like that.
Sweet. I think this is pretty good.
We went and hooped too, didn't we?
Yeah,
And
we
the
did go
rec,
play basketball.
that was
they have a really
fun.
cool rec center.
Oh, okay.
The hot springs,
And the
Garrett,
hot
you're gonna
springs, it's
love.
got like heated pools.
It's a massive pool with the diving board. That's a hot tub. Like it's massive though.
That's
Yeah.
dope. Is it like man-made or
No, it's natural.
okay? That's what I thought. That's dope.
The sulfur smell.
All right. You know, Matthew didn't actually like me that much when we first met.
Yeah, I really didn't. The thing about it was, I always played on the older team. We met through soccer.
Soccer.
And
okay.
so what was that? What team would that have been?
Whew, I don't know. I was in 5th grade when I joined Shoals,
You were in
and
5th grade?
you were on it.
I played on the 7th grade team.
Okay, so soccer. We're talking about club soccer.
I played on the 7th grade team, and we're 5th. I mean, so I graduated 2 years.
Yeah, you were on John Morton's team.
Yeah, John
So
Moore
that's
and
a
all
year
that.
ahead.
We were close.
Maybe I joined. Actually, I think I started playing club soccer at 6th grade.
Yeah, I don't know when it was. But
Hey, me and Ben played a little soccer too.
Yeah,
I feel like that's where we met though.
that's where
I feel like
I knew you
that was
from
at least the
soccer.
start of it. Because I know we played soccer together.
What are we talking about
What we
here?
play? Huh?
Little church league.
Yeah,
it
was
like, bro, it was rec. All right.
We don't care about Rick. We're talking about
Rec.
It was
I'd still
rec.
give y'all buckets in rec league.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, we don't. Yeah, no.
Well, when I met Matthew, he didn't like me. He didn't like anybody on the team actually.
Okay.
He had this HCC one older phone, strong as crap, and would just go around beating us.
But we were cool. We were like,
Hey, we want to know this. Hey,
What?
we gonna have little side conversations.
Oh yeah. We're looking at.
we were cool,
it's
Garrett.
some
Me and
joints.
you were close by then though.
Yeah.
I didn't like you guys because I went from playing on such an older team to they're all 8th graders. I mean,
Yeah.
they're all they're growing, and I'm in 6th grade.
Oh, they're getting the armpit hair and everything.
Yeah, everything. They're growing maybe the little stash, and I'm over here being 4'11", and I'm over here like, golly, these guys are really getting tall. I'm gonna have to clip the legs, and they're getting massive. And I remember the day we like that. How you got to go to the tryouts when you're already on the team.
Yep.
And I was like, I'm a valuable part of this team. In my opinion, I was one of the best players in the whole team. They were older than me, but they all started getting pretty tall, like John and all them. Man, I was like, golly, I'm short.
Were you on our team when we got beat by the girls, the U12 girls?
I didn't play. I
Okay.
didn't get to play, but I was on the
If I
team.
would've
I was
played,
in
I would've
Colorado
done.
at that time.
Everybody
And
did.
Porter also didn't play.
To be fair, they had hit puberty. Like
Yeah,
they
that's
were,
what I'm saying.
they were
We all
definitely
small,
bigger
and I
than
remember
us.
one of the
No, the girls.
what was his name? Is it Coach Ferguson? I want to say
Which one? For what did he coach?
he coached like RH. Coach Ferguson.
Coach
or something.
Payne?
Coach Payne. I think it was one of them. They told me, "Hey, we want you to go down and be with these guys today." And I was like, "What is this?" I was like, "What is this?" I went down with you guys, and all I see
Getting
is
demoted.
these little fellas my size. I'm like, "No, don't tell me they put me on the my age kids team." Because I had that chip on my shoulder. Like I was playing with the older kids. I felt so much better, and you guys were sloppy.
Oh wait. Okay, never mind. We're good. We're good.
That's what I'm saying. It was just that kind of chip on my shoulder, and I remember playing. I mean,
Ben, can you say something in the mic real quick?
Mic testing.
Okay, good. Just make sure it's still working.
back to where we need to be.
Okay, yeah, sorry.
But yeah, I remember the first day. The first day I got there, and yeah, they were all like trying to talk to me and stuff. And
Y'all talk about how y'all are so fine at soccer, but one of the last
I
YouTube
was
videos,
Fast.
I beat all y'all in the soccer challenge.
Of course.
He's referring to the soccer challenge we did on
saying.
Chef Afghanistan where we had not flip flops.
we had
It was flippers.
we
had
had
diver
diving flippers
slippers.
on. We had diving flippers on.
Still.
And I'm not saying I wasn't. I was subpar. I guess I wasn't like. It was okay.
I think maybe
Yeah. All I'm saying, I just came out with a W. That's all I gotta say.
I don't know.
You did.
But I remember playing, and I remember meeting you
Matthew may or may not have broke my ankles. I
I
don't
do
recall.
have a video that refers to that. Somebody got their ankles snapped.
Yeah, I don't know who that was.
I gotta go.
guys. I don't
Oh
know.
yeah.
But
Oh, I
yeah.
forgot we did it.
And I remember playing and everything, and we were ridiculously good though. And once we got to know each other, me and you were like,
Oh,
the
we were
closest.
good. We'd score. Half of our goals were from you and Daniel kicking it from half field every time when we were younger. It was
That is
always
true.
half field.
They were a little
shot.
bit shorter, the fields.
Yep.
And I did at that point. I was thinking, even though I played defense, like I'm gonna outscore him every game.
I had a
In my
goal like
mind-
that.
In my mind, I was thinking that was every time.
I had a goal like that. I think it was the beginning of senior year against Coleman. I scored from half field.
Well, like the thing is funny is like the bigger I got, like I started finally growing. I got pretty tall, taller than most of the people, and like I was like everybody can kick the ball just as far as like I can now, so it was good, and like everybody started to get me, and like I really enjoyed it, but like everything, just school, me not having a team.
Those were fun. The Coach McBride days with the messy. Remember we had matching white messy.
And we were killing it, but that's the thing. Like we never lost. Like back in the day,
We never lost.
never lost. And then,
We should have gone to region. Like I wish I had a regional for our age
then,
group
and
back
we would have
then.
won. I
Yeah.
swear we would have won.
We would have. We
All
would have smoked everybody.
Even the ODP teams. Whenever I went to the ODP, at that point, because you remember I was younger, that's when I was playing a lot, and they sent me. It was me, Daniel, and Porter. It was like they
Well,
weren't.
the ODP teams might have been as good as our team, but that's the ODP team.
No,
that's
they-
a mixture.
They were really good, the ODP, but they're so different. Like we were used to just us being not more athletic than everybody, but being like, we were just like the way we played, like was so much more sporadic.
chemistry. We had really good
And I remember going, and me and Daniel were on the younger team, Porter and William were on the older teams, and when we got sent to the ODP, you had all these kids that just grinded, and they were so preppy, and like they weren't better than us at all. They could pass better than us, but they weren't close to
their
scoring.
parents got them a spot on the team.
But they weren't close to like scoring on us or anything. Like they were just
This is all
calming.
them, by the way.
Yeah.
Me and Carson
And like,
both know it.
I remember thinking about you actually the day I told my dad on the way home. I was like me and Garrett, no one would have scored. They wouldn't have scored, and like,
No, seriously, like me and you, we could probably do it by ourselves. If we had just me and you and then 2 like average players, we would never get scored on.
when we were younger, once we started getting older though, we had that problem of like, especially like I wouldn't play for 3 years or like a year and a half straight, and you guys would play, and like I would still be pretty good, but we'd always have that problem, that middle man, that split. I guess.
Carson, did you ever play club stuff?
Club stuff.
Like club basketball or baseball?
They grinded baseball when I played soccer, and that's the whole.
Yeah, me and Carson played. We played. What was it? Travel ball.
Yeah.
We
played.
And I played.
It's called the Next
I
Level
played
Stars.
Next Level Stars.
Yeah.
Next Level Stars.
But
Yeah,
the
we were
best
fine. We were fine at
We
baseball.
were fine with it. I will say that.
What'd you play?
What did I play? Like
Yeah.
what position?
What position?
Carson,
Yeah.
I was pitcher and shortstop.
Pitcher.
You played center.
I sucked at baseball.
That's
I tried when they did
also
machine
caught a little
pitch.
bit.
Machine pitch, I couldn't hit the ball. I did it for 1 year, and I was like, I'm done.
Yeah.
You have that like, okay, around here, especially around here, which is very strange actually, because I thought about it, watching Florence, watching all the people I used to play with. Florence had a really good soccer team, like a really good soccer team, and that's really impressive because
We would have won. I very confidently say we would have won.
state. Nobody plays soccer around here though. But the stereotype though,
we got beat by that black team, like the all black team.
Yeah.
That was really fast.
Yeah, we came in third in state,
and being younger.
All black
Yeah.
baseball team.
Yeah.
I'll ask
Where are they
Carson,
from?
Where were the guys that beat us from?
Where was that team from? Yeah.
I want to say Florida, somewhere in
They
Florida.
were somewhere in Florida.
Yeah.
and
That's
it was,
pretty
It was
cool.
an all-black team, and they had 2 Mexican
It was
kids.
so
They tied
fast.
within
Cool.
one game,
Like
and
it don't
they beat us the
matter.
second
They
game.
would bunt and just get on base.
Were you playing Shoals when we played Fusion?
they beat the brakes off us.
When we were just getting fouled left and right, Daniel was getting decked when he was about to score.
I remember one time Coach Lee put us up against a team from Minnesota, and no, it wasn't Minnesota. It was it was out of state, and they flew in, and they were 2 years older than us, and they beat the brakes off us. Like that was the worst I've ever had in my life.
Well, some parents weren't on board with us like going to overseas. Remember we were supposed to do that? The coach, our Shoals coach, our soccer club coach, was supposed to take us on this really cool trip overseas. Supposed to go to like the Manchester City and like
And we were supposed to
train
play.
and all that. That was gonna be so much fun. But some
that would've been
parents
awesome.
were like
They weren't on
super
board.
against it.
I remember. I think I was on
They were
board, but I was
against
also
it.
doing other sports. But I'm
Yeah.
talking about. I think I was on board. But I asked Carson about this. Like the problem with soccer around here, especially, is like there's a stereotype. This-
Florence, Alabama.
Like Florence, Bama. I'm not trying to say anything, but like Birmingham, Montgomery has pretty good soccer.
Yeah.
But like, excuse my language, but like soccer players are supposed to be like bitches, kind of. Like,
Yeah.
honestly, like
A lot of people say like if you play
yeah, be honest,
Yeah.
like that's a stereotype.
play
that,
soccer,
like,
you're
And I
People-
guess it's because it's not much
I never,
but there
I never
is
got
like a
that, though.
decent amount of contact.
No, there's a
though.
lot. I never
Yeah.
got that because I remember how
Yeah.
rough I used to be. Like,
Oh, yeah.
I used to be awful. Like, I was the most. Like, I loved.
Well,
and it was,
because
like,
you can't do like you can't be using your hands, but you can contact. I mean, you can really
Oh, yeah,
lay
there's
into
definitely
people.
No,
contact.
it's
like-
hard to explain because like if you want to, like, it's all about kind of angles though. Being a defender, like I kind of
Yeah.
learned that because normally there wasn't a guy that was like faster than us, but if there was, I mean, you kind of go around. But like if you touch the ball first in general, like you can lay him out any way you want to. Like you just can't tackle him. But
So
can,
if you touch the ball first,
if you
it's
were-
not a foul.
It's not a
Like,
foul.
it's not a card.
If the referee sees it, if you just lay someone
Well,
out,
then
they'd
why
probably
is this
call it.
not
Yeah,
for
that's true.
baseball? Because baseball, it is. I mean, maybe if you're
Baseball-
sliding into first, you get
But
contact.
like I'm
but
not
that's
saying
it.
I wouldn't say anything
Well,
about baseball.
if somebody's like on the bag, don't like if you're sliding in.
If someone
That's about it. That's like a rarity,
yeah.
It's not
in
about-
the base path and you slide into them and like
They're safe.
I just
it's
want.
interference on the
Yeah.
I just want to know why it's a.
Okay,
puny
this
sport.
is the best way
I wanna know why
This is the
people
best
say
way,
that.
in my opinion, I can think of it because like around here, the big sports really are football, baseball,
Compared to football, yeah.
basketball. It's really those three.
Football
and
and
then-
basketball.
And then baseball. Also.
Baseball's-
A lot of people play baseball.
a lot of
and
people do
not-
play baseball.
Soccer's an
I
outcast.
kind of think soccer's a little bit more physical than basketball because you don't really see a ton of people getting laid out.
No, it is.
in
It
basketball like you do in
is
soccer.
definitely. But I'm saying it's not about the.
It's not about
It's not about the
physicality, it's just-
physicality of it. It's more of just about like in general. It's the outcast, especially in Alabama. If you were to go
Especially
like Cali,
here in Alabama, but
Yeah.
Birmingham, like you said, is definitely
I mean,
different.
yeah, they play a lot. The clubs are so much bigger, Vestavia and Busa and everything there. But I mean, soccer in general in the South is not very big.
Yeah, no.
Like you don't find a lot of people in the
It's
South.
not good in the North either.
Nashville's pretty up there though. I mean, it's Birmingham, but
Definitely Houston.
and
That Houston team that we played in regionals was a god
But
squad.
no, if you some places like Dallas, big cities,
Yeah.
and especially in the North,
They
are
get more
like
picked
they
on.
play a lot of soccer.
Well, they had 800 people try out for that team that beat us.
like 800. That's what I'm saying.
Golly.
800 people. You know how many people we had to try out for our little team?
Barely enough to even have the minimum amount of people.
Like
to play.
maybe
20 people.
Like
max.
yeah, maybe
Max.
800
800 try.
No,
for
we
the
didn't
team.
have 20. We
That's crazy.
This last season we were down a man. We had to play with nobody on the bench.
And that's what I'm saying. Nobody on the bench.
See, I
And
played the full
the
game.
thing about
how,
it-
how
and
long
these
does
guys
a
have
soccer
800
game?
people on the
Long.
sideline.
It's long.
How long does a soccer game usually
About 90
last?
minutes. 90 minutes
Of
for full high school game.
running straight.
So like, does it have like, you know how basketball has quarters?
There's no
Halftime,
quarters.
just halftime.
It's
That's it.
50 minutes pretty much. Roughly 40 something.
So 50 minutes and then 50
of
minutes.
running straight. Like it's forever. You feel like you're right out there.
So there's no
forever.
halftime in
There-
soccer.
There is
no,
halftime.
There is
50
halftime.
minutes, and then you get your 10-minute or however long halftime, and then you're going to go into the other 50 minutes. And there can be added on time or stoppage time. But
Dang.
Yeah.
in my opinion, though, the whole way how you guys went to regionals when we got older and I stopped playing and certain people stopped playing, I feel like we would have always kept our team. We would have done pretty well.
If we were playing, Kirk was on. I love Kirk, but I mean he's not a soccer player anymore. He was he was like our main defense. Like we didn't really have a goalie. We had somebody that played a little bit of goalie, but
That's what
not
I'm saying.
much.
If we would have kept, you know how the thing. This is weird about.
He was
soccer.
good. Jordan, and another guy we had in there were really good. Jordan and Cooper were like surprisingly good,
This is the
and
thing
they
that
didn't play
sucks.
much goalie.
This is the thing that sucks about soccer. The thing about it is, and I learned this, and me and my dad talked about it. You're only allowed. Is it 6 if I'm correct?
6 what?
Players on the same team that only allowed to play.
6-man rule,
Okay,
yeah.
the 6-man rule is so stupid. So we all had our team back in the day that we always grew up with Chase
In
and
Alabama.
everybody, and we were all close, you know. And in Alabama, you're only allowed to have 6 players on like a club team from the same school.
Oh,
So
gotcha.
and there's an age difference in between. We are all like your age to my age, so pretty much as close or like a little bit difference. But
Yeah.
the thing that sucked about it was they swapped. Like our team split completely down the middle. So like all the teams, it was like pretty much half and half of the starters on the one team split down the middle, and they had to go to a different team, the older team, which was the 01 team,
I think so.
the 01 team, which is your age,
Yeah.
and we were the 02 team.
Oh, gotcha.
And the
And
thing
that's
is-
when a lot of people quit.
And that's a lot of people. I stopped playing at that point because the thing about it was, for me was
So how old would we be once
this
Yeah.
this was recently, like what was it, junior,
junior?
Probably
Junior
going
year.
to junior year.
probably going
Yeah.
into junior. This whole thing happened, and we had to split.
Sure.
And like
17,
you go from
18.
growing up your whole life playing with these guys, they became your best friends. Me, Chase, Hampton,
Yeah.
all them, and Porter, and we
Let's
ended up
split the team,
splitting
right.
right down the middle.
Shout out to that whole squad. That was so fun.
We were so good though. Like it was so fun. That's how we got so close. That's how all of us got so close to
Yeah.
Garrett got to meet all you
Shout out
guys
them
because shout out the boys. Yeah.
Dude, we had some funny stories.
Shut
What
up.
was that one girl? So this is when Kick was around. What grade was it? Probably like probably
I
8th
forgot
grade.
about
There
that.
was this one catfish
And
that
she
we
got
were
me.
all obsessed
okay.
with.
Garrett, you were kind of about
It
at
was
that
a
point.
catfish.
At that point, you were kind of like well, Matthew, I'm about to put you on this female, and I was like, okay, little female, and
Oh, cause you know,
it wasn't 8th grade.
6th grade, 7th grade Garrett
this was like 7th.
I got you, man. I got a few girls.
This was like 7th or 6th grade, Garrett. This was like
Got the-
early. This is like the first year whenever I started playing. I think it was like I want to say this was 6th grade going into 7th grade. Whenever this whole Kick stuff with the girl, because we were very young.
yeah.
It wasn't in 8th grade.
Yeah,
I
it
think.
definitely wasn't 5th grade.
No, I think it was 6th or 7th.
I didn't have a phone until 7th grade, so
Yeah,
it was going
and
into
Also,
7th.
this happened on Kick.
Yeah, but you don't even know.
Yeah, that's Catfish Central.
She got me so good. So
Now
Garrett,
there were some that weren't because I'd
catfish.
FaceTime them,
well,
but
Garrett was like, Garrett was
but
like,
this girl in particular,
She got
was
me
like
so
she was like a
good.
model. Like we were just so gullible.
Garrett put me on. Garrett was like, dude, I'm about to put you on this girl. You know, you.
And Chase said that he went to her house.
Okay.
I was like, no way he went to her house.
Okay, this is how it
Definitely
happened. Garrett put me on. I was like, okay. Oh, gosh, she's so bad. I started snapping her. And she was like, she sent me these pictures of herself, and like, I don't know how. It was impressive, though. It was impressive.
I remember you and Chase were arguing about it or something on the UNA practice field. I
We
just
were
remember
arguing
that
about it.
one
No,
point
the
specifically.
thing about it was, I told Chase, I was like, well, hey, dude, I'm about to attempt to put you on this girl or something. And he was like, send a cute pic or something. I sent her a picture, and she was like, ooh, he's cute. Give me a snap or something. And she started snapping.
Probably this 50-year-old man. sitting in
Probably
his
some
basement.
old ass man. Like it was like, oh my gosh, what's wrong with us? And we were both at that point. Chase, like, you know how you and Chase had that deal with, like, back in the day. You guys would like a girl, and then you just go for her all the way. Like,
Yeah.
I was a little bit more discreet with
And then
it.
get burned out.
Yeah, I kind of had that, what's it called, like, when I got older, I would kind of shoot at girls. Like, I kind of
Yeah.
grew into it. But I was kind of actually the quiet one of the group. It was them two that would just shoot at girls.
Oh, snap.
And I was like, oh, guys, look at
Garrett was the player.
Yeah, I was like, in my mind, I was
Bro,
like,
skating rink.
The skating rink.
Skating rink. Garrett was the player.
The skating rink.
I had two options. Like, this was me. I was super quiet, and the girl was like, ugh, who's that little short guy with fat cheeks? Like, who is he? And Garrett was like, hey, girl, come sit over here. with
Come
me."
on.
And
This is my girl Patricia.
my one rule, my one move was like, you know how, like, I guess some bugs or some animals try to puff themselves up to look bigger?
Yeah.
Turkeys.
My idea was, I'm just going to beat them all up. So Garrett, I remember one time Garrett
He just
took
started
me-
punching me.
I would just start, like, laying Garrett. Like, I would just tackle Garrett out of nowhere. And, I mean, I recognized that was not the best, point of action, but that was what I would do.
You wanted to show your dominance.
I
You
guess,
trying to be the alpha
and
man.
Garrett was so much taller than me. Like, at that point, you are so much taller than me. Like, now we're relatively kind of close tonight.
I remember the pictures I used to take too. Oh, I don't want to get in. I don't even want to do it. I'd be in like this tight little white Under Armour shirt in the mirror.
You want to get
That's
into
from
the
Night
pictures?
and Days.
Let's talk about Ben and Carson taking selfies back in the day. They were bad.
Boy, I tell you,
Boy,
that's a different story.
I look good.
Let's talk about the
Any
pictures.
selfie I
Let's
ever
talk about it.
taken was good.
What was y'all's go-to back then? What were you doing?
Hell, my go-to was I get the front-facing camera. I turn the whole phone around like this. Y'all can't see
Get
it.
that better
And
quality.
I put it in a mirror,
Oh,
so
dude.
the picture kept going and going.
Ah, he's one of those guys.
He's one of those
I
guys.
was a mirror selfie guy. I would take
I
a
was
picture in
too.
the mirror, and I look
Hey, I
down
had
at the
that. I had
camera.
that 7th grade iPad. What's up,
Oh, yeah.
girl?
Hey, Ben, if you don't mind, go ahead and pull up one of my photos back in the day. One of my front-facing selfies. You guys are going to want to see this.
It'll be on Chef
Oh,
Afghanistan
Mine was on
Instagram.
Safari for a while.
go
like,
check
Yeah,
it
you can. Yeah, just go ahead and put
like
it
my
up.
Vine profile picture was on Safari forever.
I think it was no.
They finally
let's do
took it off.
I was wearing a beanie, Ben, and I was like, oh, I was up
I already
high.
know what he's talking about.
We'll post that on the. Yeah, we can post that.
Post that on the-
Let people know.
The gram.
This was when the time when me and you started becoming good friends. I was rocking stuff like that. Now, this girl,
Whisper it
and
mine.
if she ever listens to this, she'll know. I was fat at the time. I was not fat, okay, guys. I had chubby cheeks, and I was
Chubby.
really small
Fat.
compared to everybody else. I was not fat.
Chubby.
I remember this girl. She was. I was kind of like a best friend to you guys. No, but look at my followers. Because this girl named Madison. I think
This
she
was very short-lived.
Hey, you found it.
very short lived. She told me, I remember she was like, Jello Jiggles 1 2 3, come talk to me. And that was my Instagram at the time. I was like, finally, a girl wants me. I went over there. I waddled over there. I couldn't do any tricks. On the,
Hello, my name is I'm
sorry.
Jiggles.
I did. I was in like 6th grade, and I was like, hey, how are you? I'm Matthew. Like, you know me? And then she
Do you
was
have a
like,
kink?
Yeah, she was like,
Hey,
your friend over there, I think is cute. I was like, oh man, I'm not.
She sounded like that.
No, I don't know how to do her voice. She was like, your friend over there, he's so cute. Like put me on. And I was like, so I'm this guy. I'm the little fat friend. This
The
like,
fat
I-
friend.
We'll call her Maribeth.
I'm gonna call her Quayle.
Quayle. Let's
What's
call
her
her
na-
Quayle. How's Melina Wiseman, Matthew?
She's fine.
We haven't heard about her in a
We've been
minute.
talking, you know.
Melina Wiseman, if
She
you're
just-
listening to this, my friend Matthew
You
here
slid that
really
DM,
like
the
it.
DM.
I didn't really like her.
If
She's
you
bad.
gave him a follow back on Instagram,
What-
maybe
what show
slid in
was
the
she on?
DMs.
What did he say?
I'm just kidding.
appreciate
I'm
it.
just kidding. Don't do that.
What did you say?
No, not her.
That's
Like,
what he told me.
oh yeah, I'm talking. I'll do this shit. I do this on my own. No. Golly, guys. I can't
Gosh,
believe
dang it.
Put this in here before I
Oh,
got
goodness.
the spaz. This would make me mad.
7th grade, 6th grade, 5th grade. Dude, I was bad and fit all the way up until the start. About middle school. I was always in trouble. So were you. But I was always.
Matthew went
in
to the
trouble.
office
I was
75
I was
times.
always in the office.
No, in
I did not go
Bro.
75 times, but I
No,
was
bro.
in the office
In
a lot.
elementary school, Matthew went to the office 75
Matthew had
times.
a permanent silent lunch table. So it
had my name on it.
I remember that because I went 33 times.
Name on it. There was a note.
I went
It said
33 times.
Matthew Minitry every day.
Every day.
No, I remember we had that play. It was like the 5th grade play, and me and Matthew were both had to sit out of it.
Yeah, and I was happy about it. I just didn't
Free
care.
my boys, man.
Carson, back up just a little
I
bit.
remember,
Just a little bit.
I remember certain little stories. I mean, I don't remember a lot because most of them were just kind of messing around. My teacher got
I remember
mad.
the things with me, I would get in trouble initially for like stuff that's not that bad, and I always like to add crap on, and I would just like one time I got put in the office, and some other kid was in there I was friends with, and we were sitting there, and there was like a stack of computer paper, and we started making paper airplanes and flying them out in the middle of the hallway. I don't know what we expected to happen, and the principal comes over there and picks up this mound of paper airplanes, and then I got another like 1 week's in trouble or whatever. Who's that?
It portrays about the last.
I'll do it this one time.
Oh,
I'll do it this way. I remember actually one time. There's a couple times. Most of the times I got sent to being kind of crude, I guess, in class. Little small jokes. But I remember one time there was a teacher. I was walking down the hallway, and I remember she was like, "Hey," she's being very she's very she's being respectful. She's like, "Hey Matthew, if you don't mind, like get your hands out of your pants." And I was like, and I was walking down the hallway, and I was like, "What do you want from me, woman?" I'm grabbing my nuts, and I remember like immediately principal's office. I remember having to talk to my mom and dad about how I was talking about grabbing
Man,
my
I wish I would have gone to school with you.
And I remember also one
was,
time.
We'd be getting if this was old me and old you, we were in the same school together, it would have been a lot of trouble.
I already got in so much trouble, and I remember when I didn't know the correct pronunciation of immature is immature or anything, and I remember my library teacher, screw it, shout out Miss Oaks. She was talking to me in the whole class. She was like, "I can't believe you guys are acting so immature right now," and I was like, hold up, ma'am, it's pronounced immature. You got that? Immature.
I hated
principal's
Miss Oaks.
office. Immediately.
What grade is that?
5th grade. That's when I went the whole year.
Hated Miss Oaks.
I got paddled.
Oh, whoa.
I got paddled.
Hated her.
For the first time, and I remember my.
I don't care.
Yeah, who's our principal in 5th grade? You guys remember?
Mr. Bissell.
I'm sure Miss Oates is
Miss
wonderful.
Shout out Mr.
Bristol.
Bissell. He
She's a
was
sweet
so
lady. But now I mean
Shout
I'd
out
be.
Mr. Bissell. He was tight.
No, he wasn't. Hell no.
Did y'all ever have Miss
I guess
Thompson
battled.
who teaches at Florence now, Peyton Thompson's mom?
Wait, no.
Because she teaches at Deschler.
Way back in the day, we
Okay,
were probably
okay.
different. But I remember Mr. Bissell calling my dad, and he was like, "Hey, your son's acting
Shout out
up."
Miss Thompson.
Yeah, whatever. Yeah, sure. Shout out Miss Thompson.
Shout out Tom.
Shout out Tom.
Shout out Tom.
No,
Shout out
actually,
Big Tom.
now shout out Tom, but I can't believe he did that to me because he could have spanked me at home instead of an embarrassment. And I
I'm
was
surprised they didn't send Matthew off to a boarding school.
Yeah.
Well, they took him to a private school.
Yeah, took me to Covenant for a year.
Yeah, they did.
I guess that was your boarding
That
school.
was,
That
but
was Matthew's boy.
I remember though, Mr. Bissell's like, "Hey, I'm gonna call your dad and see if he wants to powder you." And in my mind, I'm thinking, "No way, Tom's gonna let this little."
Tom's
small-
gonna come over here.
I was like, my dad's gonna spank me, but not this little small dude. He's not gonna spank me.
Oh, he called to get permission.
He called to get permission. He's like, "I'm for the paddle your son. Is it okay?"
Wow,
My
paddle.
dad came there to watch. I was like, "Dad, what is this?" gonna
Came
do?"
there to watch
I was
the paddle
laughing.
you?
I was gonna laugh.
That's just straight humiliation.
I was looking at my dad. I was like, "Really?" I said, "This is not gonna hurt me." I heard it. He pulled out of his little closet. It was this massive.
He's got a little dungeon of.
Yeah, these little things. I was like, what is this? And I was laughing like it wasn't gonna faze me. I remember, and like he pulled out. It looked like a massive a ping pong paddle with wood in it. It had holes in it. Looked like Swiss cheese.
Oh yes, that's so it can get going faster.
I was like, what is this? I said, I'm not finna deal with this. I said, whatever. He said, I'm gonna hit you 3 times. I said, I looked at my dad. I said, what is
Make
this?
it 5.
I said, yeah. I was like, what is this? Not gonna hurt me. Like I've been like, when I was little, I used to get hit by a belt. All I heard was.
Yeah.
It hit me one time. My eyes got real big. My eyes started water. In my mind, I'm thinking, damn, that hurt. Like I remember, like he hit me 3 times. I couldn't sit down. I'm looking at my dad. Like, what did you do to me?
Someone. Okay, there
That's
we
not
go.
That's not our
yeah.
cars. And I remember going back to
My heart
class.
dropped
Like I
for a
couldn't
second.
walk. It looked like somebody just like Like I just was walking with like a real bad limp. Like
I've never got hit with one of those with the holes in it. That's to make it go faster.
it hurt like bad.
Golly.
And I remember going back to class and like my teacher was like, "Do you have anything to say to the class, Matthew?" And they told me what to say, and I was like, "I'm sorry, I'm such a I'm such a sorry, such a problem in the class." And I just like
in the whole class, you had to say that.
yeah, I was saying in front of the whole class. It's like, "I'm sorry, I'm such
Well,
a
this is Covenant.
humiliation." No, this was Deshler. I was great at Covenant.
Okay.
Like I didn't, and I was like, well, crap. And I remember the game plan was to go play soccer at Florence. That's what our game plan was. In 6th grade, in 7th grade, I was moving there. I didn't get in. You guys got a new what was it? Superintendent.
It was probably some rule about
You
how
got
you
a
had
new
to live and stuff.
superintendent, and I had I was awful at math, and I had a 69 in math. No, yeah, I had a 69 in math. I didn't have a C, and I had all A's, but I just went through. I didn't do anything in class. And the superintendent was like, "You can't get into Florence because you live out of district and you have a D." And she didn't let me in.
Mm-hmm.
And I ended up going back to Deshler. That's where I ended up staying.
Mm-hmm.
Which
I've never seen the school more excited when Matthew came back in after that year.
So you were gone at Covenant for a year.
I was a very lovable person. Yeah,
You
I was
gone for-
gone for
yeah.
coming in, and they were sweet people. But like
Everybody was a friend with Matthew.
everybody loved me. I was awful.
Guppy said we're gonna have to get him on the podcast.
Not Gupster.
Shout out, Guppy.
I was always in trouble. But yeah,
Shout
everybody
out,
was.
Gup.
Yeah, people were excited. I had all my friends. I was glad I missed them, which I saw them. I went to all the games and stuff, but I can go to school with them.
Thanks for listening to the Chef Afghanistan podcast.
HQ Talk.
HQ Talk. We'll see. Not Chef Afghanistan podcast. Make sure to follow the socials in the description for Chef Afghanistan and for everybody here on set. Thanks, and y'all have a good Thanksgiving and Christmas, I guess.
Peace out.
So.
Anymore. Yeah, shit gets tough and it's honestly exhausting. Staying busy writing music, keeping my mind off it. But sometimes I wander off and I see myself inside my coffin. Yeah.